In this lesson, we will talk about graphing a line by plotting points. To graph a linear equation by plotting points, first, select a value for one coordinate and calculate the corresponding value of the other coordinate. Then form an ordered pair. This ordered pair is one solution of the equation. Repeat step 1 to find a second ordered pair, and a third ordered pair can be used as a check. Plot the ordered pairs and draw a straight line passing through the points. The line represents all solutions of the equation. So this last part is important. A line represents all solutions of the equation that it is a graph of. For example, let's graph the line y equals to negative 4x plus 2 by plotting 3 points. Now the x values we can pick. We can pick whatever we want these to be. We can pick these to be negative 10, 0, and 10. We could pick these to be 50, 49, 48. But to keep things simple, let's just pick negative 1, 0, and positive 1. Now let's calculate the corresponding y value. While we have control over the x, this is called the input because we can input what we want the x to be. The function y equals to negative 4x, or the equation y equals negative 4x plus 2 will give us what the corresponding y value is when we plug in each of these x's. So in the first case, we will have y equals to negative 4 times x, which is negative 1, plus 2. Negative times a negative is a positive, and so 4 plus 2 will give you y equals to 6. When x equals negative 1, y equals to 6, and the equation y equals to negative 4x plus 2. So the ordered pair is going to be negative 1, comma 6. Let's plug in y equals to 0, x equals to 0. So we have y equals to negative 4 times 0 plus 2. Negative 4 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 2 is 2. So the ordered pair is going to be 0, 2, which means in the equation y equals to negative 4x plus 2, when x equals to 0, y equals to 2. Let's do one more. Let's do x equals 1. So we have y equals to negative 4 times x, which is 1, plus 2. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4, and negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. So our ordered pair is the point 1, negative 2. Now let's go ahead and graph these. The first point is negative 1, 6, so the x-coordinate is negative 1, the y-coordinate is positive 6. The next point is 0, 2, the x-coordinate is 0, the y-coordinate is 2. Third pair is 1, negative 2. And if we now connect these points, they should form a straight line. Notice that a line has arrows at the end. This indicates that the line will continue infinitely in each direction. Next, let's graph y equals to 2/3 x minus 1 by plotting 3 points. Now, we could pick negative 1, 0, and 1 as we did before, but if we pick x equals to 1, we will get 2/3 times 1, and we will have to deal with fractions. So to avoid that, let's pick values of x that will clear the fraction, that'll cancel the denominator. So if we pick negative 3, 0, and 3, then these x values will cross-cancel with the denominator. So in the first case, we will get y equals to 2/3 times x, which is we picked to be negative 3, minus 1. Now 3 goes into 3 once, and 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, so we will get y equals to negative 2 minus 1, which is negative 3. So the corresponding ordered pair is negative 3, negative 3. Then let's pick y equals to 0. So we will have y equals to 2/3 times 0 minus 1. Anything times 0 is 0. So we will get y equals to 0 minus 1, which is negative 1, which means the corresponding ordered pair is 0, negative 1. Now let's replace the x value with 3. So 3 goes into 3 once, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So the next ordered pair is the point 3, 1. Now once again, we picked negative 3, 0, and 3, so we could clear the fraction and not have a fraction in our answer. All right, so the first point is negative 3, negative 3. Our second point is 0, negative 1. And our third point is 3, 1. You know you did it correctly when these 3 points form a straight line, which they do, and we will now connect the points.